Hi, welcome to my second tutorial on C# for noobs. So, in the first tutorial I showed you what is zeros and ones, how the zeros and ones get converted into numbers, and how that gets converted into assembly, or that gets converted into some normalized English programming language. So we're going to be using a program called programming language uh, that's called C#. Now, how do I install C#? What do I do in order to get C#? So there's a lot of editors out there that you could use. So what you're going to be able to do, there's a thing called a compiler. What is a compiler? A compiler is basically the place where you wrote your whole program in your programming language. That's basically you wrote whole lines, if, then, that, this. Yeah, you get the concept. Yeah, if then that this. So you take your program, you save the changes, and now you have a file with all the wording in this. Now this is not a program, and the computer doesn't understand this. So there's a small program called a compiler. Picture this program as a compiler. So basically what you do is you open this compiler, this program, you open it, and basically the you take this document and you point it, basically you open it with the compiler and you tell the compiler what to do. Sorry, my computer just froze. Whatever. Basically you're telling the compiler what to do, and the compiler takes this. The compiler is just a program that takes this. The job of the compiler is to take this program and convert it into zeros and ones. How it does it? Whatever. It just does the job. And basically it takes your whole program full of code, makes it into zeros and ones, and then it shows you a new file that's called whatever it's called, and it finishes off with .exe. So basically you take this file, you throw it into the compiler, and the compiler takes it and makes it into a zeros and ones kind of program. Again, the compiler is a software. It's a regular program. Like you use Microsoft Word, you type in something, you press print, and it prints it out to the printer. That's what the compiler does. It basically takes your code, takes it, looks at the text file with your code, and takes the text file and converts it into zeros and ones, and it becomes a new program, and that program you click on, and the CPU starts reading that program. So basically, it takes regular text file, throws it into the compiler takes it and makes it into zeros and ones, into a exe file. And when you click on the exe file, the CPU goes and it reads the exe file, and the exe file is full of zeros and ones. So I'm not going to be using, basically you would be able to type a real program in such an editor, and then throw out a compiler and the compiler would compile it. But it's not convenient, and today's days they don't do that anymore. Today's days they have a very, very, very nice text editor, and it comes already with a small program, a compiler within it. So basically has the if comes highlighted green and the comes highlighted blue, and it's easier to read, and it's colorful. It's better for the mind. It's easier for the mind to read the code if it's colorful. It looks more original. And then you have a small button that you can press on the top of the program, and it takes it and it compiles it and it throws it into a small exe file, and that is your program. So in the next tutorial I'll be showing you what program to use and how to make a program and what compiler or what kind of software you should use, and in the next tutorial you'll understand everything. just okay. If you like this video, please subscribe.